Hello everyone, this is Dr. Raut Suhas from the Department of English. Today's topic for the student is that, when we complete our graduation and post-graduation, most of the times every student has to face the interviews. And when we face the interviews, even the students from the local area or the rural area actually don't know the different techniques. If they know the techniques, perhaps they win into the interviews. According to my point of view, interview is nothing but it is a formal discussion. It is a discussion which is related to what actually you have learned into the past. And so, based on the concepts of your past knowledge and the different techniques of the relationship, how to maintain it, the interview is nothing but the mixture of both the formal as well as communicative communication. So, concerning the topic, I am going to explain the concept of interview, how to face it, the different techniques and the different elements related to the interview and all. First of all, we basically don't know that interview is of a both type. One is structured and second is unstructured. So, structured interview is the interview that follows the sets of rules and procedures. It may require a predetermined format and agenda, and the scope is predetermined before the interview. And the unstructured interview doesn't follow such any rules or conditions. It may flow freely with the spontaneity with the conversational tone, and it helps to move from one topic to the another topic. Now, when we face interview, actually what the different panel members look for us. Generally, it is seen that mostly the views, attitude, knowledge, communication skills, management skills, leadership skills, productivity, time management, marketing skills, and how actually you solve the different problems. That is the ability to solve the problems. These are 7 to 8 major features which are always focused into the interviews. Now, when we face interview after graduation or post-graduation, we know that we go for earning the money. But interview is actually divided into different steps, different patterns. So, here are some of the patterns, like it is a one-to-one interview which uses the examples of demonstrations to demonstrate your skills. The second is panel interview, in which for more than 3 peoples perhaps might be there for facing the interviews. Then telephonic interview, if the candidate has a long distance from the particular place, then right now we have different features, different medias, different opportunities of telecommunication and all, which has actually made communication simple. So, in the present situation, in the 20th and 21st century, it has also become possible that we could give interview on the telephonics too. Then there is a video conferencing or virtual interview. Suppose if the candidate is beyond the country or out of the country or from the another country, perhaps we could arrange the video conferencing or virtual interviews. And last one is open call interview. That is what actually walk-in interview, which is the face-to-face interview, where mostly we meet to different panel members. Now, what we have to make the preparation for? Obviously, we have to make the 6 preparations, like we have to arrange the original copies of the documents and resumes. Then we have to wear the dress according to the office, that's called the formal dress or the cultural dress. Then third is we have to maintain the hairs and makeup very simple in a formal way. Then we have arrive, or any candidate should arrive at least 30 minutes before the interview. Then we have also to follow the psychology for everyone, and we have also to be prepared for the area where we have actually studied for the particular post. During the interview, mostly, we walk, talk and look the part. It is said that we have to be a very confident, and we have to maintain the eye contacts. We have to present the high strong handshakes with the smiles. We have also to take 1-minute speech, prepare for the telling about ourselves. If the committee members ask us, tell about yourself, then the candidate has to give the important details about the education, skills and different ability or skills perhaps he has come for to show into the particular environment or the company. Then it is said that the candidate has to avoid the negative postures or the negative many things like positions, the different kinds of the statements, and he has to be a very active or he has to be a very positive. You have also to show your skills on where actually you can implement or you can help for the implement of the company. You have also to tell the story, that is how you can be the supporting pillar for the particular institution if you get the selected, and you have also to wait at the end for the money. Most of the times I have seen that the candidate actually get the money whatever is given by the institution, but it is, that it is according to my point of view the interview where actually you have spent for more than 16 to 17 years of the life. So accordingly it is expected that you also should be firm on your money, okay, because this is what actually the status symbol, I would say this is actually the level where actually you cannot negotiate according to your skills. There are some do's and don'ts you have to follow. Number one is avoid silence in the interview. Then avoid giving wrong answers to the questions which will be asked. Then don't be aggressive, be a very calm and a very quiet while giving the answers. Then admit errors graciously, because honesty is always seen into the interview. Then you have to avoid the stammering. It means you have to speak very fluently. Do not stammer in between giving the answers. And you have also to avoid yes no type questions. That is, you don't have only to give yes or no answers. You have to explain each and everything into details. Which do's you have to follow? Make confident eye contacts. Most of the times eye contact means actually how confident you look. When you see into the eyes of the panel members, automatically they get they get impressed by your presentation, and because of that perhaps a positive corner becomes favorable in case of you. Then you have to use open hand gestures with your palm open and visible to everyone. Then address everyone by their first name. That creates the formality as well as the good relationship, and be an attentive listener as well as be punctual while presenting everything. Which are the expected questions perhaps during the interview? You have to tell about yourself, then what are your strengths and weaknesses, then why do you want to leave an earlier job? Suppose you are doing the job earlier, then what is the reason? What are the different reasons if they are? You have to explain honestly to the panel members. Then why should we select you? So that is the basic question. If you are going to the interview, the panel members will definitely ask you why we are going to select you. You have there to show punctually what the different skills, different opportunities, and actually how you can give different skills to the institution or organization by which they should select you. And the most important question which is always asked at last is that what are your salary expectations? Just we have discussed it earlier. After the interview, you have to focus on different concepts, like I researched your company, institutions thoroughly, and it was excited about this interview. Now this is the last statement. Here you have to be a very clear. First of all, when you go to face the interview, it is expected you have to make the clear observation and you have to take all the information about the organization. The reason is that when we go to face the interview, we actually select that the future life will be completely depend on that. And if the institution management is not good, if the surrounding or culture is not good, if there are no cooperative peoples, then automatically, though you have different skills, though you have the capability, perhaps these all potentials or soft skills perhaps might not be used in the surrounding area there, and because of that perhaps it might be possible that you might get the frustrations in that surrounding. So it is expected if you want to go to face the interview, you have to take each and every detail concerning the particular company. That is what actually it is expected, because when you have different potentials, you also has to understand where actually you can use these all potential into the future in a particular atmosphere, because it does not only affect your job, it also affects your future life concerning the family, the children, the mentality, the money balance and all. These are actually the basic needs of the future. So because of that, it is expected if you are going to face the interview, you have to take into consideration all these questions. And when you will finish the interview, you have to use the last statement. It is called I researched your company or institution thoroughly and was excited about this interview. This has been reinforced by all I have learned today. I appreciate the time you have taken for me. I am positive about my ability to really and add value in this job. Thank you once and all. Thank you.